Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, where this week we're going to be fitting some, just get them out of the box, Vittoria Airliners to my Wild FS. Now you might ask yourself, why do I want to fit these airliners to the Wild FS? And in your position I would have probably asked the same question just a couple of weeks ago. That was until I went out for a ride the other week with a friend and this happened. If you can see that there, I've got a little sausage in there and another one in here. I got a pinch flat. Not only did I get a pinch flat on the rear tyre, but at the very same time I got one on the front tyre as well. So as I'm sure you're all aware, there are all sorts of different tyre inserts available on the market. The two most popular seem to be the Airliner, which I've got here, and Cushcore. I watched a bunch of reviews on YouTube and read up about them, and it seems that Cushcore principally markets itself as a system to stop your tyre becoming unseated on the rim, whereas the Airliner seems to offer the most protection for your rim and is more likely to prevent pinch flats. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so first things first, let's get this wheel out. I've got a better idea. Valve core remover somewhere. Right, so in this pack, what do we have? We have an Airliner, a green zip tie, and some instructions, so look, which are pretty minimal. So measure it up, mark it, cut it, attach it with the zip tie, cut the zip tie, wet the insert with water, fit the tyre on one side, put the Airliner in, fit the tyre on the other side and pump it up. Sounds pretty simple. So the insert I've got here is should be long enough for a 29-inch wheel, but I've also got the Enduro one, which is a bit wider because that's for, I believe it's tyre width 2.5 to 2.7. Wow, okay. So there you go. For 29 wheels, you don't have to do any cutting. That's kind of nice. So punch a hole 2 centimeters in. Okay, that was quite easy. And then another one here. And then zip tie the two ends together. That's going to fit on there nicely. I'm not going to fit that old tyre back on because I'm guessing if I couldn't get it to hold air before, it's not going to hold air again. So I've got myself a new Mini NDHR. I've gone for the Exo Plus protection again. I'm hoping this is going to be enough. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to get the airliner wet. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Certainly nowhere near as bad as some of the videos I've seen people trying to fit Cushcore. So I'm using Oco Magic Milk on the recommendation of my local bike shop. The instructions say you should use sealant without ammonia, and this sealant has no ammonia. It's got quite a nifty little system. There's actually a thread on the inside of this. It means you can screw it onto your valve cap. So once you've got it screwed onto your valve cap, you can then attach the bottle and then turn it upside down. There we go. We've got our sealant in. I don't have a compressor, but I've got one of these pumps with an air charger. If you don't have a compressor, I can thoroughly recommend these pumps or some sort of air charger. Just bounce it around, give it a good shake. Okay, let's take a look at the front. And some people suggested to me, well, you could just put one in the rear because that's the wheel that's most prone to pinch flats. But then I've had other people say to me that you don't want to put it in one wheel and not the other because it will upset the balance of the bike. So, wanting to err on the side of caution, I've decided that I'm going to put them in both wheels. For the front tyre, I decided to go a little bit beefier, and I'm going to try an Assegai. Never tried one before. There we go. So I mean, it's a little bit tougher to get on than a normal tyre without the insert, but a little bit of teasing, you get it on no problem at all. So there you go, Vittoria Airliners fitted into both wheels. If you're concerned that this is an upgrade that's going to be a pain to fit and that's why you're putting it off, don't. It's certainly nowhere near as difficult as I've seen it is to fit Cushcore. I'm going to be running these in the bike now, and if I have any problems, you will certainly be the first to hear about it.
So I've been running the Airliners for a few weeks now, and despite having received a fair old battering, they have performed extremely well. In fact, I've even been able to lower the pressure a little in the rear wheel, which has delivered a significant improvement in terms of grip and traction on the greasy autumn trails.
Thanks for coming along, take care, and I'll see you next time.